Richard, how pleased are you first of all to be back playing?
Very pleased. It's nice to be here doing media duties. First time this season, I think it is. So yeah, all good and enjoying training every day and being able to run about. It's nice. It's a nice feeling.
Talk us through the injury situation then, starting back from August last year up until
I did it. I first injured my ankle in the Stamford game away in pre-season. Jolted it, didn't think out of it, thought it were bone on bone, old man I am, just get on with it. So I played on with it for 5 weeks, but the pain was just too much. So it were after the second game of season against Newport away. I jolted it again, but this time I couldn't walk properly on it, so we got a scan. It showed a big break in it, so I'd been playing on a broken ankle for 5 weeks. Got an operation done, got rehab in it, got to end stages of my rehab. Outside of my ankle were hurting. Don't know what were going on. Wasn't to do with the screws or anything like that I'd had put in. So I had another up, cleared some scar tissue out. Didn't look great. My joint surface don't look great for an old man anyway, it's fine. And then as I was getting back fit from that, got infected. And I had an infection deep in my ankle joint. And if we hadn't caught it and found it when we did, if it had been another week or so, they've had to fuse my ankle together. So that's why I'm pleased it got done. Pleased we went down and got it sorted. And it's feeling good now, and that's why I'm back involved and back playing. So it's been a nightmare. I've been at home a lot, been at home on my own, sat in the house, not doing much, not been able to drive, so can't get into training. It's not a nice thing, especially when that's all I've ever known to play football, is be running about. To then just be stuck inside for 5 months or so is not nice. And a lot of players speak about it, troubles they have when they're injured and demons going through their head, and it's not a nice place to be. But I've come out of the side now, played my first game, made my first start at Crewe. Hopefully I can make a few more towards the end of the season then.
I was going to ask you kind of what sort of patient you are in terms of when you are laid up, but you obviously...
Yeah, ask me missus, she's not happy. I don't think anybody's a good patient. It's not nice to be stuck, big boot on, couldn't weight bear on crutches for a long time. Yeah, it's not nice. I was doing all sorts to try and keep occupied, and I had jigsaws, I had puzzles, I was doing all sorts.
And so you do have an awful lot of time just with yourself and just with your man. It's difficult just to maintain that nice. Well,
you miss. I'm used to going in a dressing room every day with a group of lads and having a laugh and a joke, and there's always something going off. To then be just stuck at home. Yeah, kids gone. I didn't take my kids to school. Kids go to school. Missus is out working. You just left to your own devices. Really, it's not ideal, but I'm just pleased to be out on the other side of it.
And knowing you, I'm sure there were never any point where you kind of gave up on playing this season?
No, that's probably why I've had such a long career, because I have had other injuries and I'll never give up. That's the sort of person I am. I battle through everything. That's why I played on a broken ankle for 5 weeks, really. But yeah, I'm just determined to give it a proper go and get back fit and see what happens. I'm more than open. Well, I want to try and play on next season. That's permitting how my ankle is, how I'm feeling fitness-wise, and obviously up to the club what happens, and we'll just see, and we'll go from there, and however it ends. But I don't want to finish yet, and it's going to take a lot to stop me.
How did you feel after that Crewe game?
Loved it. I felt alright actually. Fitness-wise, I thought I was going to be struggling. I'm not saying I was unbelievable, by the way, but I was alright. Just pleased to get the first start out of the way, and felt good. Training's been good. Maybe it's come at a good time for these 2 weeks or the international break that we had, just to get more training in. And I feel a lot more comfortable in myself now as my fitness has got stronger.
How do you assess then where the team's at the minute?
You could ask the same question to everybody else in this promotion push. It's been up and down. I don't think we've been unbelievable, and that's me watching from afar. And we just need to get together quick. We know it's a massive push these last 9 games now, and just all concentrate, stick together, and hopefully I can use my experience and help the lads as much as I can. I'll give everything I can to help us get promoted.
What's it been like for you this season? I know last season when you missed that first part of it, and you said you didn't feel right kind of getting yourself involved or you know, while you were out injured. I know you said, Vulcan, that you were a bit more comfortable with that. Have you been able to do that when you've been able to get in?
Yeah, the issue was this time being able to be in the building and be around the lads and get to games. So that's been the hard part. And I still do struggle with it when I am injured. It's not a nice place to be. Even when I'm on the bench, I do find it sometimes difficult because I don't want to step on people's toes, whereas I know I ain't got authority, but I've got that respect or that command, I think, and I need to utilise that more and be more forward with it. And I have been these probably last couple of months, especially as I've been back in the building and gathering my fitness. I have been around the lads a lot more, coming to games. I've done a bit of scouting for the club as well, going to watch opposition play when I can. So I've been helping out in different ways, just trying my best to keep active and keep going.
You enjoyed that side of it?
Yeah, we're good, yeah. We're good, like writing little reports on teams that are coming up, little reports on players that we're watching. It's been, yeah, I've enjoyed that side to it. I'd rather be playing, obviously, but yeah, while I haven't been able to play, it's been good.
What's needed from the team over these final 9 games?
Concentration at all times, togetherness, and there's going to be hard times, and we're going to have points where we'll struggle. It's just how quick we get out of them and how focused we can be not to let one thing after another happen. It's nip it in bud early and then progress onwards, and just concentration, dealing with the pressure. Who can deal with the pressure? There's a lot of teams involved in it, and I'm pleased it's in our own hands, really. 9 games, up to us what we do, and I'm ready for it. I can't wait for it. I've been in this position before and got promoted, so I've got the experience of it. I know what goes on in people's minds, and I'll be helping as much as I can and pushing the lads as much as I can to achieve the goal that we all want.
I'm going to finish with this one, but I'll ask you now. What would another promotion mean to you?
Yeah, it's how I want to not finish my career, because I've already said I want to play on, but I just want to add as many promotions as I can. The moments that you get from it are so precious, and you'll remember it for the rest of your life. I've had previous promotions and I still think about it now, and you just want to replicate. And I've got my children my eldest is 16 now, and my 14-year-old lad, they absolutely live and breathe football, and all they want is me to do well. So I just want them to witness. Well, I've seen a few already, but especially at another club. Can you do it again, Dad? Can you do it again? And that's the reason I signed. We were close last year. I'm determined this year to make sure it happens, and then we can. I've got my trophies, I've got my medals at home, I've got my shirts, got videos now. There's social media. You can't get away from it. So them moments will live with you forever, and there's nothing better.
Carlisle this weekend. What are you expecting from them?
Like the gaffer said, tough game. They're fighting down at the bottom there. No game's easy. We're not taking them for granted just because they're down at the bottom. Mark Hughes has come in and sort of turned it round a little bit. They're more organised. They look a better outfit, and they've got some very good players. So we've looked at them. We know the strengths, weaknesses, but I suppose we've just got to concentrate on ourselves and make sure we do our jobs right. Make sure we play as we know we can do, and I'll try and drive the team on as much as possible.
Media were a difference today. We're here at Selby Park Academy. How much do you enjoy things like this, coming out and seeing?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good to do it like this for all these children to experience what goes on at a football club. You might watch clips on social media or on the TV, but to actually be here in person and see how it goes and what happens, it's a good experience, and it's good that the club does it, and the people that are coming and the takeover day. There's loads of different jobs in football. It's not just footballers, not just playing football. There's all sorts of stuff behind the scenes. People work very hard at the club. So all you see is 11 players playing and the manager. But there's a massive team behind it, and they all work hard, and we're all together with it. We see it every day, but it's good for you guys to come in and see it, and I hope you've enjoyed it.